Hello friends, welcome back to Auto Resource YouTube channel. Today we have 25th November 2020 and we have a 2010 Subaru Forester X back in the shop. This year I have replaced the timing belt at this mileage, which is 5,000 miles ago approximately, and it says here it was January 2020, so now it's November 2020, and basically reason for all of it here is the customer went to the dealer for possible recalls on this vehicle. The dealer said, hey, we don't have any recalls. We will clean your MAF sensor because your vehicle doesn't idle nicely. And she left. She drove only few miles away when the vehicle stopped driving, and she towed it back to the dealer. The Subaru dealer has a lot of experts on these boxer engines. One of them, I'm assuming the one who did the cleaning, I talked to him later, one of them pulled the small timing belt cover. I placed it on the floor in the passenger seat. So the dealer opened this, right, 3 bolts only, and he saw the belt was loose on that area. So let's focus on here. This was the only access. The dealer pulled on the belt, and I will show you. And this is what was happening. There was nothing coming out, so they closed it. Talked to her, said, hey, your guy did the timing belt only 5,000 miles ago. Come and call him or come and get him. He will need to be dealing with it because it looks like the belt slipped. Obviously, I understand that when you pull on it, you think the belt is complete and it just wrapped around the pulleys, and you will assume one of the pulleys probably fell off. Which, of course, in me creates all kinds of scenarios. Oh, I did screw up, right? I didn't tighten one of the pulleys correctly. I always torque them, but multiple times obviously, but yep, something happened. Now I'm fully liable for this engine, possibly bent valves, complete rebuild, thousands in parts, machine shops and so on. So I finally this evening got everything apart, stressing out what I will see, and this is what I have found. Come and look with me on every single detail. That entire time I imagining one of these pulleys losing the bolt, holding it, falling off, and creating this huge problem. We still don't know. We will have to investigate what's the problem. You might think hydraulic tensioner failed, the bolt got loose, or the tensioner wasn't working correct, because even when I was pulling at it in the parking lot, I thought the belt is complete. Well, look at the condition. I mean, I'm sorry, it's getting dark. I created the lighting as good as I could. Look at a timing belt. This is a problem. And this timing belt, the failure of it, this will cost a lot of money in this engine. Hopefully this engine is not gone. Hopefully it will still have a life, because that whole engine could be $7,000 to $10,000 at the dealer prices, correct? Rebuilt. So I'm relieved. It's not my mistake not torquing some bolts, but I will now need to know and find out who supplied me with this. It's in January It's almost a year ago, I don't remember. There will be a lot of work to find out who supplied me with this belt. But once again, look at this. This is absolutely incredible how it broke. I'm trying to show you as close as possible. Don't you think this is crazy? I think so. On the bottom, once again, that was a timing belt. And look what happened to it. And if I will be able, from the time reasons, to film it, I will film the continuity for you. Maybe there will be a little series about the belt, about the damages, possible damages. I have old belts which I obviously keep upstairs, so it will be very easy to put it together, put the timing correctly, and try to turn the engine if it's even moving freely. Inspect the valves, the pistons with the boroscopes and so on. So if I will be able, I will film it for you, and maybe there will be something interesting on this channel. Thank you for watching and have a wonderful evening, my friend.